Hey guys, this is episode 3 of the Split Decision. Obviously, this is one of the saddest I've been in a long time, but this is when Kobe passed away with Luke and George. Para couldn't have made it at the time, so hopefully you enjoy. If you're watching this in the future, this is just us reflecting back on Kobe and what he meant to all of us. All relevant links are in the description, and yeah, thanks for watching. Um, Hello guys, welcome to the Split Decision, episode 3. I know we've been a bit lax, we're sorry about that, but it's with, I don't know, I guess great sadness is the only way I can put it. Like, not the correct circumstances, but, yeah, Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna Bryant, have sadly passed away. I'm here with George and Luke. Para couldn't make it, sadly, but this is sort of just, we're not, no script, nothing. We're just gonna sort of reflect on what Kobe Bryant sort of meant to us, I guess. So yeah, you guys, if you wanna have anything to open up with.
Yeah, just really shocking news. Really, it didn't feel real. It just felt like it was a really bad dream. We just got to pray for obviously Kobe's wife and his other daughters. Sorry, I've forgotten their names. I know it's Vanessa Bryant. I forgot his other daughters' names, but extremely sad what's happened. And yeah, just prayers up for the whole family because this is horrible.
Yeah, look, can't believe what's happened. Waking up to that sort of news is pretty bad, and I don't know. You don't want to see that he's had a good legacy, an unreal legacy, and I don't know. It's pretty sad to see that go, and like especially a day after LeBron passes his record for points in scoring, and I don't know. It's all pretty. That's just a shock to everyone at the moment.
I didn't even think about that. That even crossed my mind. LeBron passed him yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, before we get, obviously, we all know Kobe's accolades, but just to remind you, 5-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 18-time All-Star, 2007-2008 regular season MVP, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defense, 2-time scoring champion, fourth most points in NBA history. Obviously, LeBron passed him yesterday, and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, both 2008 and 2012, part of that redeemed team and that 2012 team. So it's a very hefty resume.
Don't forget the Oscar as well.
And the Oscar.
He did keep going after his career. He did keep it going.
But yeah, I just want to say for everyone that knows me, knows like I love Kobe. Like Kobe's been it's always been my favorite player. So this was very tough to take. Even still thinking about it, like seeing all the posts and everyone saying they're sending their apologies and stuff to the family, it still sort of feels surreal seeing like rest in peace Kobe all in one sentence.
It doesn't make sense to be honest. It's still, I don't know, sinking in.
He was 41, guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's the sad.
Vince Carter's 43. He's still playing.
Yeah, exactly. And then Gigi was only 13.
13, yeah.
And she looked like she was about to tear up the WNBA as well.
When I heard about her, it made it so much worse.
Yeah.
Because, a 13-year-old dying like that.
And to think about, obviously his family, his wife's lost not only Kobe, but their 13-year-old daughter. That right there must truly be tragic.
She's battling now.
Oh, truly sad. And obviously, yeah, we send out as George said, we send out our thoughts and prayers to the family, as well as his parents and his siblings as well. Make sure to just keep them in your thoughts, guys, because they truly need it right now.
Yeah, I think, and I don't know, it just sort of feels like yesterday I skipped school to watch his last game and he dropped 60 points, and 3-4 years later, it's he's gone, so it's a shock.
Well, while we're here, what is your favorite Kobe moment?
George, you can go first if you want.
For me, I have a couple. First one's the game winner against Phoenix. I think it's in OT. Have you guys seen it after the
Yeah,
jump ball?
that's
Well,
good.
06,
Yeah.
06,
Yeah,
yeah.
06.
That's when he did the thing with his fist, didn't he?
Yeah, he like puts his fist up. It's like, go
Yeah.
on for the win. That is
Bang!
one of my hypest game winners. I love that. I just love watching that. That and the 2010, I think it was 2010 finals where he he won finals MVP, dominated, and he had either a broken or dislocated finger.
Oh, the amount
Yeah.
of
I forgot which
injuries he
one.
played, the
Yeah.
amount of injuries he played through was
And he
just
pushed through,
honestly
pushed through.
astonishing.
And
Really.
he won finals
Yeah.
MVP, yeah, and pushed
Yeah.
through. So it just shows the sort of competitor he
Deserved.
was and the warrior he was.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great moments.
Luke's
Yeah,
favorite moment.
I can't really pick one, but I've got a couple. Obviously, when he did his Achilles and he got up and shot 2 free throws, made them both, and then went to the locker room and I don't know, he missed 12 months with that injury.
Yeah.
And then the 60-point farewell game was unreal. And the game winner on D Wade when he was fading away for 3, and he hit the back, and it was like a bank shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was mental.
Yeah.
I remember that was crazy.
So there's so many moments.
Well, I'd have to agree. The 60-point game, his farewell game. I remember watching that game in class, and we couldn't believe what we were seeing. Like the last 5 minutes, I don't think he missed a shot.
He scored 16
he was so
points in
clutch.
2 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
He went off. I remember. I can remember this so clearly because I remember Lakers had a chance to get the lead. He grabs the rebound and they go like, "Look who has the ball!" And it gave me chills. I was like, "Oh my god, he's about to do it."
And you think about all the celebrities at that game as well. That
Exactly.
there's so many people
There's
there.
so
and
like
now,
Jay-Z, Jack Nichols, Snoop Dogg, all of them.
Count Shaq.
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 Shaq. Yeah, Shaq's a celebrity as well. And then also, I guess my other one is I don't know if you've seen it. It was 2001 finals against the Indiana Pacers. Shaq fouled out, and then Kobe goes,
Yeah.
I've got this,
Oh,
relax."
yeah.
Then he hits then he just goes off. And then they win the game. That was mental. Seeing that. Obviously we weren't, I wasn't born at least, but watching
watch it still, yeah.
watching the highlights, I'm just that moment where he had it under control, and he was like,
Chills.
"Yeah, this is me."
He was so young as well. He was so young. And
Yeah,
then,
I think
he was,
20?
inexperienced. Yeah,
He
he
was
would have
20
been
at that stage.
When was he
Soon coming
drafted?
clutch like that.
1998 was it? No,
98.
96.
And he got traded on draft night
from
Charlotte.
Say what? Selected out of high school by the Charlotte
Yeah.
Hornets in the first round, 13th overall, in the 96 draft, and drafted to the LA on draft night for Vlade Divac.
Yeah, good trade.
So that was bro. The Charlotte Hornets would be kicking themselves for that.
Yeah.
A couple extra things. Kobe is the Lakers' all-time leading scorer, obviously because he scored all 33,000 points with his
He
with
smashed the record as well. I'm just
yeah.
thinking he would be leading.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
What second? Who would be second closest? You reckon?
Well, Kareem had half his career in the
Kareem,
Bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Bucks,
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Magic
Magic?
was dying.
but yeah, Magic. I don't think Magic scored a lot enough to be second.
I'm not sure.
They have had some good players though, Lakers.
Some other things he had 4 All-Star Game MVPs, a slam dunk champion, 25 50-point games. Wow. He had 10 in one season, 06-07, he had 10. He had 5 60-point games.
Yeah.
81-point
game.
81-point game.
I can't forget that.
And then obviously in 05-06 when he averaged 35 points per game, which was
should have won MVP.
Should have won MVP. Steve, I don't know, Steve Nash, both 1 year Kobe should have won and the other year Shaq should have won it. So it's
I reckon one for Steve Nash at least.
They're always debated, James Harden lately.
Oh, true, James Harden. But I always thought that year he won, LeBron should have won. Or LeBron should have won MVP that year. But then James Harden finished second MVP vote in the last 5 years, and you can debate every year that he should have won, except for the year Steph had unanimous MVP because Steph was absolutely mental.
James Harden could have been a 4-time MVP. Time MVP winner.
Yeah, I know.
If a couple of people didn't exist, and that's crazy. Also, the second leading scorer was Jerry West.
Jerry, how many points?
So 25,192.
Yeah,
so he's not close.
Kobe's 10,000 on him.
Yeah, he's easy. No one's breaking that.
How many
And then, so
MVPs
then
did Kobe get?
he only got one, but then like some people reckon he should have had 3 or 4,
Yeah.
so it's debatable. But
Easy,
I
of
think
course.
what really like hurt him was that because when he was in his prime, he was stuck with like Kwame Brown and
Yeah.
Smush Parker, like absolute bums, and had to carry them by himself.
Yeah.
Like that 81-point game. What I'm looking at it here now. He had 14 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter, 27 in the third quarter, and 28 in the fourth quarter.
And they
He
needed all
shot-
those points. Because
He
it was
shot
close.
70 exactly, and they
It
had
wasn't
to
like
like.
a James Harden one. They actually needed the points.
Yeah.
And then what he needed? He shot 73% from the field in the third quarter.
Yeah.
11 from 15, like that's mental. And he shot 60% on the night. 7 from 13 from 3 and 18 from 21 from free throw attempts.
That is crazy. That's more impressive than Wilt's 100.
But yeah, because apparently for Wilt's
crazy.
100, the whole fourth quarter they were just fouling. They were fouling, and
Also kept going on the line.
yeah, so he kept going to the line.
Yeah.
But if you look at like his top scoring, I think I saw this thing. His top scoring against all teams, his high score is above 50 for like every NBA franchise. He scored at least 50 against them.
Really?
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Jeez. It's unbelievable.
And then he's had he's had 21. I think it's 21 career triple doubles.
He did everything. Like I was
back
just
when
watching
triple
some of
doubles
those-
weren't as big.
Yeah,
highlights.
it's big. Yeah, exactly.
Some of those highlights, like how he was like a point guard as well. I swear. Some of the passes he was making.
Yeah, people say he never passed, but like he did pass, and when he did pass, they were mad passes.
I think he has like the
had
most
mad-
assists,
he
most
could.
assists for shooting guard, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
But like especially when those years with Shaq, he was more of a point guard because he'd be like Phil Jackson would get him to run the offense, and Kobe would be like, I got it.
Yeah.
Talking about that, and do you remember Western Conference Finals against Portland? The alley-oop to Shaq.
Oh,
Like,
my God.
yeah.
Shaq, that is so hype. That's another one of
the great moments. Oh, like there's so many. Like there's so many that they sort of get lost in between each other because it's just like, oh my gosh, like that, and then like, oh, that happened as well. It's
I
just,
didn't even realize half the like I sort of remember watching them, but like then you watch them today, and like there's so many.
like this morning I was just in bed just watching.
Yeah, I woke up pretty late
highlights.
as well.
Just watching highlights, and yeah, it's just wait. How did you guys find out?
Oh, I just see every story. I was like, surely not. And then yeah, I don't know. It was just I ran downstairs and Al had already found out. So.
Oh wow, George, how'd you find out?
I actually found out. I opened the TJT chat, and like I'm like, I can't believe Kobe died. I was like, what the hell? So I go on Instagram, check all the stories, the stuff, and I'm like, nah, surely not. It was the biggest probably the biggest shock of my life.
Oh yeah,
because I was that shocked. It was
because it was like unexpected, like the last thing I expected to wake up to.
It wasn't like he was dying from a disease.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Been sick for a while. It was.
And like the thing is, like you see, he was at his his daughter's game yesterday, and like they showed the photos, like him yesterday just at a basketball game.
I mean, him and Doncic the other week.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, bro, he was like at the Lakers game like last week.
Yeah.
That's like I think that's what's real shocking about it.
But like helicopter, like what's? It's just this is I don't know. You don't expect that.
It's still. I think it's still fresh and like for a lot of people.
There was like 9 other people in that plane, in the helicopter.
Yeah, I heard like it was the pilot obviously, and then you've got another another parent and their kid, like apparently like another coach, but then like they haven't said who the other people were. But then the media have done a real job. They've like fumbled it because when it first came out, they were like, "Oh, it was Kobe and his family."
Yeah,
so they're like all of his kids had died, and then they were like, "No, it was only him," and then they're like, "No, it was him and Gianna," and then they're like, "Oh, it was only 5 other people." Now they're saying it's only 9 other people. It's like there's such a rush to be the first person to get it right.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I know. Like get it right before you're putting like people through whirlwind.
It was good to see the teams and all that, the tributes, 8 and 24
Oh,
violations.
That was
Trey
good.
Young. I think Trey
Trey
Young
Young, oh
especially.
god, I love that.
That was beautiful.
He
And
scored
then do you
45
see?
points.
And, like,
and
Devin Booker.
dominated.
It only happened recently, but the Dallas Mavericks have retired the number 24
Yeah,
I saw
Orange
that.
Kobe. I
That's
think
good from them.
class act, definitely.
I saw something.
It's-
Someone said every team should retire either 8 or 24.
Yeah,
I think
Forever.
that'd be a good thing to do.
it'd be good as, but like,
24
I don't
would
think
be the
I don't think they would. I saw this other thing. Someone's like, each team one game should get canceled. Then there's only 81 games in the regular season to honor him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know the Portland game today got canceled. They were
Oh, did it
supposed to
cancel?
cancel a couple. Yeah, they were supposed to cancel.
Mike
couple more, but I
Breen's
don't think they could.
commentary for the start of the Knicks game was, I don't know, that was pretty shattering.
It was so true. Like, did you see Tyson Chandler on the bench?
He's crying.
Like, yeah, it was.
Devin Booker crying as well. Like, that sort of shows it, like, because Devin Booker's pretty young. Like, he grew up. All these sort of guys, Trey Young, all that, they grew up. Kobe Bryant was the best sort of player at the time.
And then like Kyrie Irving like didn't even play.
He didn't play.
He
Yeah.
just went back.
Yeah,
Because he was close with him.
yeah,
He was really close with him.
Even like
Title.
LeBron.
LeBron
like,
hasn't put anything up.
No,
Yeah.
like that's not fair because like LeBron was
Nah.
on a plane when he found out, and then
Yeah.
like I think people like so rush to say, "Oh yeah, you have to put something." Like you don't have to put something
you
on
don't.
social
He's
media.
probably so upset. Well, you think the first thing he's going to do, put something on social media?
Yeah, like people grieve in different ways.
I had a
Like,
look at all his Instagram stories, and it was just all the stuff from yesterday, like him.
to be fair,
getting
like
the
he was
record.
on a plane. I think he was on the plane when he found out.
Yeah.
Because like the video came out, I think he was hugging his wife.
Yeah, and he was like walking
and he was just like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And like I think LeBron was probably one of like the closest guys to Kobe that's in the league because like you hear about like all their stories from like the Olympics and stuff like that. And then like what people are commenting on his like Instagram is sort of unfair, like, "Oh yeah, LeBron did it." Like, bro,
that annoyed me so much.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
that's not cool. Like,
he's probably like the
stupid.
most like shook. I don't know.
You got people
he's
commenting
the best
on.
Laker right now, or like most talked about. So
you know what I was thinking? If LeBron wins a championship for the Lakers and like dedicates to Kobe,
that'd be big.
That is amazing. That would be amazing. I think he's going to be really driven to do that now.
Yeah,
I think he will be. I think him and AD are gonna tear it up. But then, like, even like Paul George and Kawhi, they were also really close to Kobe as well. Like Paul George, like, loved Kobe.
Oh, of course, yeah, everyone is.
Yeah, the Clippers are playing the Lakers in 2 days. Like, that's the next home game. It's Lakers home game in LA on ESPN. It'll be like mad.
That'll be like the most watched game.
That's gonna be That's gonna be a very iconic game.
It'll be
like a historic game.
Christmas one.
Yeah,
it'll be bigger.
This is a very historic game.
And then did you see like at the Grammys today? They Grammys are at Staples Center, and they normally turn off like all the jerseys. They left number 8 and 24 turned on.
Yeah.
And then nice. I forget what her name was, but Alicia she was Keys. Like, yeah, Alicia Keys is like, we're all standing in the house Kobe Bryant built, and it's true. He has the most points in Staples Centers and like as a home player and stuff like that. And it'll be, I don't know, it won't be broken for a long time, like that record, like especially for like most points of the Lakers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like they don't make players like Kobe Bryant anymore, like Kobe, LeBron, MJ, that just work nonstop, constantly.
I've watched the thing, like, I think Kobe, he had that Mamba mentality video thing. I know he had like some like press conference, and he was saying he used to get up at like 4 o'clock, work till 7, then have like a 1 hour break, and then he'd be like,
and then go back.
Yeah. And I was like, what the hell? Like, he's doing like 16 hours every day just to be everyone else.
Did you see the video of Kanye West? And it's like, how hard you want me to work? He's like, harder. It's like, I'm ready the best. It's like, are you the same beast but a different animal? And Kanye's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
It's
so much.
Sad. There's so much that like just Kobe embodied.
He changed. I don't know. Everyone says like other people changed the game. I don't know. Maybe he did.
I think he did. Like I think that's the sad part. I think, as you see, it's the same thing with rappers. It's like when you die, that's when people like. That's when they actually like. Oh yeah, I loved him. Like they never really appreciate you until you're gone. It's like Nipsey Hussle and Juice WRLD. Like a lot of people didn't even know who like Nipsey Hussle was, and now like when he died, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Nipsey was the best."
So that happens to every musician. Like not even rap.
So like Kobe, I think, especially like Kobe's one of the most he probably won't be now, but he was one of the most like disrespected sort of greats in the media. They'd
Yeah.
always be
People
like,
forgot about him so quick.
they always
Ever
sort of
since he
like try and
retired.
like, yeah, and people try to like run off his accolades, like, oh, he had Shaq, or he had Pau Gasol, acting like MJ didn't have Scottie Pippen and LeBron
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
know.
D Wade and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Everyone needs teammates. You
Everyone,
can't
like,
expect
yeah,
to
you
win
can't
without
do it
them.
by yourself. Exactly.
Don't know, like other than maybe Kawhi last year, like that's
Oh yeah,
you never
that
really
was,
see it.
but like
Oh, they shouldn't have won
that
last year,
was a
though.
1 in a million. If
They
the
shouldn't have
Warriors
won.
are healthy,
Yeah.
Oh
KD
yeah,
played 5 games and they lost, like 5 minutes and he lost, and they lost. So if KD was healthy, they weren't going to win the
In
series.
those
But
5 minutes that he played, he dominated. He
yeah,
legit
exactly.
yeah, I
He
know.
dominated.
cooked.
He was injured. He
He
was cooking them.
cooked.
And then he just got injured.
Do you reckon Kobe's game is like the most similar to Michael Jordan's?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
100%. They're legit like twins the way they play.
Yeah,
Like, you can't tell one difference. I don't know, what difference would there be? Would you say MJ was more athletic?
I
You know,
think
Kobe was very
MJ
athletic
was
as well.
MJ was more like,
yeah,
and MJ was a better defender than Kobe was.
But Kobe had a lot of
I think Kobe was a
well,
better offensive player, but like that's also debatable. Like Kobe had like better handle, better 3 point
yeah,
shot. MJ
yeah,
was probably a bit better in the mid range and attacking the basket, obviously
yeah,
like
like
MJ's.
dunks. He would have
Yeah,
yeah,
been better
but
at. But
it's
Kobe was a very good defender as well. You can't. Didn't he get
yeah,
like first
12.
team all defense or second
Yeah, he got
team?
like 10 first team all defenses and then
That's
two second
amazing.
team all defenses,
Yeah, it's
something
just,
like that.
Jesus,
that's probably just as good as MJ.
yeah,
Like, really.
yeah,
And could you say? And maybe would you say MJ was more? Actually, no. They were both very clutch. I reckon I wouldn't
Yeah,
say MJ's more clutch. I'd put him on the same level
yeah.
in terms of clutchness.
I
I
reckon
think
there's more moments of Kobe being like I don't know
clutch
more
because I
clutch. I
think
reckon.
they needed it. They needed it
Mm.
more. You'd say because like you think about it, MJ had some dominant seasons like that 72-10 season.
Yeah, they didn't even
There
need it.
weren't like
Yeah,
many times where they needed him to be like game on the line, stuff like that. But then like they had like pretty similar careers. Like in retro, like Kobe obviously won 3 of his titles very early, and then like 2 in like sort of like near the ending of his career.
Both
yeah,
had Phil
And they
Jackson as well.
and
Won their
both
titles
coached by
with
Phil
him. The
Jackson,
triangle offense.
yeah. Triangle offense.
and then like Kobe looked up to MJ how LeBron looks up to Kobe,
You know,
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
LeBron had like a poster of Kobe in his room when he was like 15, 16. It's
That's
just
the
weird. Like, imagine
that's
that.
the
Like,
crazy thing.
yeah,
I think it's because like
looked up to him that
when
much.
as fans we sort of like villainize them to each other. We're like, oh yeah, LeBron and Kobe hate each other
Yeah,
because
like
like
rivals.
yeah.
they're
I
on
know.
different teams. But like in retrospect, these guys they're just human beings like us.
Yeah,
They all hang out, they
most of
chill.
them are all
Yeah,
mates.
they would love each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Obviously, you have like the rare like Rondo and Chris Paul where they hate each
yeah.
other's
There's a few
guts.
that I don't
My
know,
favorite
that's always
point
going to
guard.
happen.
But yeah, so it's just
Jordan came out today. Michael Jordan came out and said he was like a little brother.
yeah,
They were close as well.
like Dwayne Wade was shattered by it,
Yeah, I saw that video.
and I think like I know for a fact like Paul George would like Paul Paul George used to be number 24 because he idolized Kobe.
Yeah,
So like I know Paul George would be like devastated right now.
yeah,
And like everyone that went to that Mamba Academy and in the off season, all of them.
But they were expecting him to come, and just hearing that news would have been horrible. I can't even imagine.
yeah,
Still doesn't. I don't know. For me, it still doesn't. I don't
Doesn't
think
feel real.
it won't feel real for a long time. It was like when X died. When X died, I didn't believe it. Like I was like, nah, surely not. For
I
like
think
a
Kobe's
long.
more shocking. Kobe's death
Oh,
was
Kobe's way more
Yeah.
like obviously it's
shocking.
way
How do
more
you
shocking
wake
than
up and
X.
expect
But
that?
I think that's the worst part because like we like Australia woke up to it.
Yeah,
Like it was just like
first thing we woke up to.
the first thing you woke up to is like, and it was so bad because my dad's in England, and he just texts me and he goes like, "Oh, I heard about Kobe. I'm sorry," and I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And he like links me to an article. It's like, oh, Kobe Bryant like dies in a helicopter crash. I'm like, and I was just sitting there. I'm like, this can't be real.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know. Well, sort of final sense, like, obviously we're not all there, so I think You guys have anything final to sort of say?
Nah, just prayers up, I guess, to his family and everyone in the basketball, like, I don't know, world.
Facts.
Yeah, prayers up
George?
to Thomas. Yeah, as we said before, prayers up to Kobe and his family, and hope all his family and all those close to him know like what he did for everyone, like the amount of people he
Yeah,
like helped, like get into basketball, whatever outside of basketball, everything that he helped with. You should know, that he was really good with that sort of stuff. So
yeah. He's
it
done
was
so
bigger
much.
than basketball what he did.
Yeah.
He was very
Yeah.
good.
Kobe was the reason that I got into
Yeah,
basketball.
so many people are saying that.
Yeah.
He
So,
got so many people into basketball.
like legit, like I think it was like 2009. I think it was against Orlando Magic was 2009, wasn't it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, it was.
My older brother like put it on the TV, and I was just like, that guy's killing it. He was
Yeah.
just like my favorite player, and I just like watched him. Like reason I watched basketball is because of Kobe Bryant. So it's just like still surreal for me. But I don't know.
All the times he killed me with him,
2K. Kobe dropping 40 on George's
he used to
head.
dominate.
That guy's ridiculous on 2K. Prime Kobe.
Oh, the mid-range.
That's a joke. Bro, you just fade away. You can be like lying on the ground with Kobe in the mid-range. He's going to green it every time.
Every time.
I guess sort of final things to say is we have a new Instagram, the _split_ decision. So make sure you check that out. And we have a sponsor. We have our first official sponsor, Cremlon. Luke. Luke runs Cremlon. So you guys make sure you check Cremlon out.
Yeah,
they make sick hoodies, and I think you guys have slides on the way, don't
slides
you?
coming, should be here in the next few days. And we'll make some
Anything
little
else?
stuff as well. We're gonna have some teas, start off basic, and then we'll just follow Instagram and just see what happens.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you check out Cremlin. And you know what? If make sure to message the Instagram page. Tell us your favorite Kobe moment or something that really resonates you. We all sort of need to stick together right now. And also prayers to Vanessa and the whole family, to Kobe's parents, to the whole Bryant family, because this is a tough time for them. But thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of The Split Decision. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers,
Thanks,
boys.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye, guys.